Hello everyone, it's Brian here, and welcome back to another episode of A Quest for Eden, the super flat world that I am terraforming from this desert landscape into a beautiful green landscape. You can see we've got a fair amount of grass growing, a little more each time. Every time I collect some dirt, I toss some more down. Last episode, we had an unwelcome visitor, George the Pigman, and he is gone. He left without saying a word. Didn't leave a present, nothing, just disappeared. But I'm leaving up our little guest quarters over there in case we get something else coming through and I'm not expecting it. Unfortunately, whenever I leave, I'm going to have to open this up, leave it open while I'm gone, so who knows what's going to be here when I get back. So this is how our portal now looks. It's got a gate in the front, so you can't get through, and a gate in the back, so nothing can go that way. And I surrounded it with nether brick just to kind of say this is my nether portal. Yeah, that's how it turned out. I used gold in the front because I have collected a ton of gold, and I'm not going to use it for a whole lot. I'm probably not going to do a lot of mine cart work here, so gold doors. So before George showed up and rudely interrupted us, we were working on a potion room, just because I really want to get down underneath there and build a mob system. And I want to do so after I've got night vision potions. I don't want to go down there and toss a bunch of torches, which I'll still have to do, but I want to be able to see what's coming. Last time I got a little surprised. So that's how things are going. I built our little tiny netherwort farm over there, so we should have plenty of netherwort. And I think in either this location here or over there, I might build a tree farm. Just a really simple one, just because it's getting really annoying to have to run all the time back and forth to different mines to pick up wood. I'd rather just have a mine, or have a tree farm, cut them down. It's much more efficient. Every time I chop one block, it gives me 4 planks, as opposed to 1 plank over there every time I chop. So, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So I'll probably do that off camera, though, because a tree farm's nothing. It's a strip of dirt with some water flowing underneath to collect the saplings, because I really want the saplings. We're going to need them out there in the green space. So, this is a pretty narrow. Like I said, I don't like where I put this, but that's where it is. This is a little more narrow than I would have liked, but we still have enough space to put in our dispenser system here and our actual potion area is going to be right here, in fact. I think I'm going to use this really pretty ugly lapis block. That's a pretty ugly lapis block, actually, in this texture pack. I'm going to leave it there for now. I might take it out, just because it is super ugly. But I just wanted something different for the middle of our brewing area. On either side, I'm going to put one of those. And what we're going to do is right in here, we're going to build a infinite water source. And that's going to allow us to fill our glass bottles. So I'm just going to plop this down there and plop this down there. And I think I've got, yes, 2 of these. And we're going to just start up our infinite water source. 1 there and 1 there. So that should give us, I might replace this actually with a half block, just because with a half block here, you'll be able to reach the water easier. You know, something else I like to do, I don't like it when, let me toss this up for now. I don't like it when people can actually get at the source water supply, so I'm going to toss a couple of half blocks up here. And when I say, though, other people, I mean, I'm the only one playing here, so if anyone takes them away, it'll be me, but we'll do it like that for now. And that way we have access to our water block, and we can fill our glass bottles, and we're going to put up our brewing stations. 1 there and 1 there. And lastly, I think for this area, we're going to toss down a couple of, whoops, I almost fall off the back roof. Chest and a chest. And that will give us some place to put our glass bottles and our filled potions in those chests. So, but I think I'm going to replace this with a half block. I wish you could make half block of obsidian. You can't, though. So I might just put a smooth stone block. I think I have 1 million of them downstairs. So, yeah. So right in this area here is going to be a dispenser system. It's relatively easy to do. I'm just going to create a system that's going to dump our ingredients into this water stream, and I'll be able to pick them up right here, and then do my brewing over here. And after that, I think that's all I really want to put into this actual base in this area. That'll give us a little area we sleep, a little sad bed, guest quarters. Yeah, I think that's all I really want to put in. So I'm just going to finish up this today. And after that, we're going to put in the mob system and start greening up everything. That's where we are in this game. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm going to beautify the front as well, because right now the front of our building is pretty ugly. Let's go take a quick look at it. You can see exactly what it's going to look like. I hope nothing shows up, because my sword is almost dead. And I've actually built some diamond tools here in a minute. Nothing. Yeah, this place is looking like a big box, a big ugly box. So I think I'm going to change the front of this thing a little bit here and add a little bit of texture in that to this. And put a roof on the whole thing. And I think that's going to be looking pretty good, especially when we start getting all this green space out here built a little better, built into different levels, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is just going to be a big ugly box, so I'm really going to have to beautify the sides up a bit. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to leave no roof up here. This area here is pretty much done. I think I'm going to leave this tree because it's a really nice big tree. I'm probably going to leave that. And just leave this as an open area. I'm not going to put a roof on it at all. I'll just roof up from here over. I didn't consider what I'd be doing here either. Maybe I'll just roof up over top of there directly, and over top of this area, and I'll leave this as an open space. It doesn't rain in the desert, so I can leave my bed right out here in the open. Anyway, let's get back to the dispensers. So I'm going to put a dispenser system in here. It's going to be pretty easy to do. Let me just put something here so I can build on it. Actually, what do I have? Those are, unfortunately, and then chip them away afterwards. So they're going to be, it's going to be 3 high. And out there. That's good. It's basically going to go like this. I'm going to put dispensers like this. Where are my dispensers? I'm going to put dispensers like this feeding into the water. 8. I need 2, and then I need 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put a yay. Put them facing this way as well. So now here I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. We only actually need 10 dispensers, just because in our world we don't have access to any sugar, which means we don't have access to fermented spider eyes either. So that's 2 ingredients that we're just going to be able to leave out completely. I'm going to take these down because I actually want to load from here. These are only for loading. Take these down. And I'm going to put up I'm using my enchanted pick, which kind of sucks, but we're getting up there in levels again, so we'll start enchanting again. The other thing I'm wondering is if I should be enchanting books instead of actually enchanting items. And that way I only have to use the ones that I want to use instead of constantly building new tools. I can enchant all those books. I have 1,000,000 books, so I can enchant the books. And then afterwards just choose the enchantments that I want and put it on the appropriate weapon or object afterwards. I think that might be the better way to go. I don't know if it's going to cost me more experience, but if I can get a mob system up, then it won't really matter. 1, 2, and then right here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to go like that. I'm going to be able to fill these from the back over here. So I'll be able to come in, fill them up, and let me see how. One's there. This is a thing. I want that one. I don't want this. I don't want that either. Yeah, I'll just be able to fill them up from right here like this. Easy to get to, easy access to. And we're going to fence this whole area in and put a roof on this section as well. So this, we're just going to cover up. We'll cover up the front. And again, we're using a lot of stone in this world, but that's fine. That's fine. The next world we'll use something else. Yeah, I only have 10 ingredients. I've got netherwort, glowstone, and redstone for my base potions and enhanced potions. I'm gonna need glistering melons, and I'm going to need the golden carrots there for night vision, so I'm going to need both of those as well. Alright, so that is basically how this is going to look, and let me show you. I'm going to toss some buttons up here. I'm going to use wooden buttons just so they show up better. That sounds close. Where is he? Right down there. Alright, we're going to use wooden buttons, just because they'll show up a lot easier. And let me see, number 8. So again, there's not going to be a tutorial on this system. It's too basic. It's really easy. Anybody could have figured this out. And basically I just did it right in front of you, so you really won't need a tutorial for it. So each of these will give you access to one of the ingredients I'm going to need, including glass bottles. No, I'll put the glass bottles in here, actually. Do I have glass bottles with me? Yeah. Yeah, and I'll just label these with some signs. So I'll just be able to come around back like this. I'll build this up again and access these right here. So let's say, let me see, I'm probably going to want to put, I'll put redstone on the top of this one, and then I'll put glowstone in that one, and I will put nether wart down there. And I'm using a lot of night vision, so I'll put that in the bottom here. I'm just putting the ones that are closest to the area that I'm going to use first. So I'll need that. And then we can put our blaze powder, maybe, for some strength potions. And then I'll put the, what's it called, in here then. I'll put the gunpowder in here, my splash potions. And I will put spider eyes, which I probably won't use very much of, in here. And I'll put magma cubes, magma cream in here. And what does that leave? That leaves me ghast tears, which will go in here. And my glistering melons, which will go in there. That's pretty much the entire system. That's how it works. Really straightforward. I'm going to put signs along here and signs here and up the middle. Yeah, actually, I'll put 3 signs here, pointing each side, and signs pointing to those, and signs pointing to those. So that's pretty much all I really wanted to do today. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. I don't know if that was a very short episode. I think it was pretty darn short. Maybe what we'll do is we will make a couple of mundane potions here. Let's see exactly how it's going to work. The first thing, I would take some of these out and fill them. 6. And then I'll plop them on here. So I can do up to 6 potions at a time. Now, that's not bad. I don't think I'll be doing many more than that at a time anyway. And maybe I'll make some dispensers around the place too, where I can grab some of these potions up pretty quick. So how this would work is I'd want to come over here, I fill up some water bottles, and then I come over here, and I think this one here was my nether wart, so I'd push the nether wart. Come floating out, maybe I'll put a, I don't know, comes floating out, 2 nether wart, pop them in here. Nether wart, 1 here, and 1 here. And I put my carrots here, I think. I'm going to label these so I remember. Yeah, 2 carrots. I'm pretty sure the night vision is just the mundane potion and a carrot. Let's see. Yeah. And this side too. So that's going to get us to our first night vision potions. 6 of them. The only problem with night vision potions is once I go down in the dark, and if I've drank one, yes, I'm able to see everything, and I'll know exactly where everything is, but the problem is going to be I won't know what's lit and what isn't lit yet. So that makes it kind of weird. Kind of unfortunate to use. Oops. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to try and shorten these episodes up a bit. I've been doing a lot of longer episodes. So that is the simple system. I'm going to label this. By the time you come back, it'll be labeled nice and neatly. I'm probably going to put in our wall along here with some windows so we can see. A wall in the back with some windows so we can see. And I'll roof in this area and that area. So I'll have that done by the time we come back for next episode. I'm going to cut it off here, and I want to say thank you everyone again for coming by and watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the comments, and I really appreciate the personal emails and stuff that I'm getting. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this episode, I know it was short and we didn't do a whole lot, but if you enjoyed it, please let me know by clicking that like button. You can let me know exactly if you'd like me to do something else in the comments, or if you'd like me to change something, or if there's some task you'd like me to do. Let me know in the comments. If you really want to make me happy, why not subscribe? Tell all your friends, subscribe. Alright everyone, thank you very much, and have a good night.